Good morning, everyone. Before we begin, let's remember that mathematics is not only about solving equation. It is about solving real-life problems. Today, we will discover how linear functions help us calculate real situations such as transportation fares. That is our target today. Identify the variables from a word problem, write a linear function, and evaluate the function to answer a real life. So imagine you are riding a tricycle going home. The driver says the fare is 15 pesos flag down rate plus 12 pesos for every kilometer. Without using your cell phone calculator, can you determine how much you'll pay for an 8-kilometer ride? Okay, think about it. So let's do that. In this case, we have to identify the given information first. So, what is the fixed amount? What should be the rate per kilometer? What is the unknown? And what is the variable? The fixed fare is 15 pesos. The rate per kilometer is 12. And the unknown is the total fare. The distance would be the variable. Okay? So we just identified the given information. The step one in solving a problem is to always understand the problem by giving or defining the variables first. Let x be represented as the distance in kilometers, and f of x is represented to the total fare amount. Okay, so the next step is to plan. In planning, part of it is to identify the slope. The slope is 12, and the y-intercept is 15. And we use the function or formula for the linear function. F of x is equal to mx plus b. The m is already identified, which is 12x, and the b is 15. So we have the function already. Then we can execute the given problem. Now we will substitute the f of 8 because the distance is 8 kilometers. So watch carefully as we solve it step by step. So 12 times 8 plus 15. 12 times 8 is 96 plus 15 is going to be 111 pesos. That is your total fare that you could pay to the driver. So, looking back, we always want to check if our answer is reasonable. If the fare starts at 15 pesos and increases by 12 pesos every kilometer, does 111 seem reasonable? Absolutely yes. So, the distance here cannot be negative, and the domain is x is greater than or equal to 0, which means from 0, 1, 2, and all of the positive numbers that you know. Now, let's solve another one together. A plumber charges 200 service fee plus 150 pesos per hour. What function represents the total cost? Okay, so if the plumber works for 3 hours, how much will you pay? So let's try to do the function. So we have c of x. Instead of f of x, we can use c of x. That would represent this function. And that is equal to 150x. Okay? So again, our m is, or slope is 150 plus 200. That is the starting amount that you can pay. So, since the number of hours is 3, 150 times 3 plus 200, 150 times 3 is 450 plus 200, that is going to be 650 pesos. That's the amount that you can pay to the service provider. Now, this time, you can solve this with your seatmates or with yourself. Okay, so use the Folia's 4 steps. Understand the problem, plan, execute, and look back. Okay, so a delivery rider charges 50 pesos booking fee plus 10 pesos per kilometer find the total cost for 12 kilometers. So, what is the variable? You can answer that. What is the slope? What is the y-intercept? And what is your final answer? Write it in your notebook and we will check it in our classroom. Okay? So, now let's check. A plumber charges 200 pesos service fee plus 250 per hour. Okay, I think we already do this together. Okay? So, our key takeaway for this problem or for this topic is always identify the variable. That's the first step. Write the linear function, substitute the value, interpret the answer in context. Because mathematics help us make better decisions in everyday life. Today, you'll learn that many real life situations can be represented using linear function. Every time you ride a tricycle, order a food, or pay for services, you are actually applying mathematics. In our next session, we will learn how to solve for the unknown input when the output is already given. Okay? And this is your assignment, and we're going to check it in our classroom with your teacher. Thank you for listening. See you in our next lesson.